Today in Best of One on Arena, the #1 winningest deck is Jeskai Artifacts. And did it just get more powerful with new cards from the Through the Omenpaths, aka Spider-Man set? Let's check it out. Welcome to the Attic. Manadad here. It's the channel where we explore what's fun in Magic, mostly on Arena, Through the Omenpaths. Don't call it Spider-Man. We're just doing the Through the Omenpaths. I don't have the brain space to memorize to tell you that Phenomena Recorder is Peter Parker's camera or whatever. No. I don't have the brain space for that. So, Jeskai Artifacts. You're probably fairly familiar with this. It's a perennial favorite. It's not the most played deck on the ladder, surprisingly, even though it's been winning very consistently the last couple weeks. But it's Simulacrum Synthesizer, Repurposing Bay, Pinnacle Starcade, Perilous Snare, some amount of Braided Nets, and you're using United Battlefronts to find all of these. Then eventually, what makes a Jeskai instead of just white and blue, Azorius, as we call it in Magic? Eventually, you're dropping a Fire Crystal and making all your giant constructs from the Synthesizer have haste, so you can win in a single turn. But here's the deal. There's some new cards in the new set that seem like they would work pretty well, so we're going to give them a shot here, starting with Phenomena Recorder. This is just 1 mana. It's an artifact, so in fact, we didn't have any 1 mana artifacts in the deck originally to start the Repurposing Bay chain, but we can start it with Phenomena Recorder, and if we don't want to sacrifice it to go get our 2-drops, we can pay 2, tap it, remove a film counter, and it enters with 3 of those, to copy target activated or triggered ability. And you go, okay, what does that mean? Well, guess what? This thing, Simulacrum Synthesizer, making a construct, that's a triggered ability. So if we've got 5 mana, we play a 3 casting cost artifact, copy it, we got 2 big construct daddies. We can also duplicate the activated ability of Repurposing Bay. So we can, but without having to sacrifice another thing, we can spend 4 mana and go get 2 Simulacrum Synthesizers, which are going to see each other, trigger, and have a really good time. Unless we need to remove something or remove a lot of little things, we can go get Perilous Snare and Pinnacle Starcade. So that's pretty fun. We'll give that a shot. Obviously, Clay-Fired Bricks and Spring-Loaded Saw Traps, you know, have their place. Cryogen Relic, just a pure value town card. But then we've got some other 3-drops here in the Spider-Man set, in the Through the Omenpaths set, that seem like they might be kind of interesting. First of all, Physic Ethereum Mechanic. It's a 2/3 Vigilance. Will trigger Simulacrum Synthesizer, and then you can tap it to put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact, creature, or vehicle you control. Now, you probably don't need it on the constructs. They get pretty big pretty fast. But once you have that, you can start removing the counters to draw a card. And look what else comes as an artifact that comes with counters on it that you can remove to draw cards. So, Phenomena Recorder, we can cash in the film for card draw if we want. Also, on the sort of hasty plan, sometimes we just need to hit with 1 big construct. So dropping the Stitcher's Wings, it's gonna, if we can somehow mayhem it, which I don't think there is a way to do mayhem, but we can drop the Stitcher's Wings, we can equip it, and we can give something flying in haste. That also means if they wipe the board, right, if we make a big board of constructs, then the next time we make a big construct, we just need 2 mana to have the threat again to equip it. So we'll give that a shot. In the mana base, nothing much exciting to talk about. We've got Adagio Windswept Bastion from the previous set, Edge of Eternities. This taps for white and creates a token that's a copy of target artifact or enchantment you control, except it's a legendary. So that works nicely with with Simulacrum Synthesizer, or any of these, right? You don't mind getting a second copy of Perilous Snare or any of this other stuff. And then Fomori Vault can help us dig for whatever artifact piece we're looking for, or can't dig for United Battlefront or Authority of the Consuls, but otherwise can dig. So Let's see. This deck seems to get about 57 to as high as 69. Nice percent win rate. So on the ladder, we are going. I'm recording this before I've played it, so we'll put it to the test. We'll see if I can get a win rate in that range with a couple of games or not. But at the very end of the video, you're going to find out whether we did, no matter how many games I'm able to fit into the video. So always stick around to the end of my videos. We show the actual win rate of the decks, and we break down, you know, what cards worked, what cards didn't. So try to give you good value at the end of every video. That's enough for me. Let's see Jeskai Artifacts, the new and improved version, in action. Really want to do some ranking up here. That's why I've chosen a deck that should be a winner. Hopefully is a winner. I no joke, I probably had the worst performance I've ever had on day one of this format. I went out, I was streaming live. I said, we're going to start off playing Fleam in Standard. Absolutely just stank it up. As stinky can be with Fleam. Yeah, that was the most embarrassing stream I've had in my 6 years putting stuff on YouTube. Don't go watch it, please. I did redeem myself. I got a nice budget deck. Got a video for a nice budget deck up later that day, but I guess we'll... Could have played the tap land there, but keep up Spring-Loaded Sawblades. Spring-Loaded Sawblades sounds fun. Okay, so they got a Frigate. And let's just hope they don't have artifact removal. We'll come down with the Synthesizer. I think we want... We might eventually want the Phenomena Recorder, but we'll do the untapped land first. Before our opponent, not threatening. Okay, here's a new spider card here. Yiran Uski, Spider Human Hero. They're gonna get to look at our hand and make something cost an extra mana. And they do power up the Station. Alright, let's spin it to win it. We can... Pinnacle Starcage is not going to do much for us, is it? We can Spring-Loaded Sawblades. And I would love to just get, I guess... Okay. We've pinnacled our own Sawblade. Archangel of Tithes. And, well, Synthesizer into Synthesizer into Synthesizer seems pretty good to me. Would we want a land drop? Not that one, probably. Attack you for 5. What was that thing that popped up cost 1? Not exactly sure. I guess we paid the 1, because this makes us pay 1. Might be time to Perilous Snare that. If they do manage to attack us with it, we've got the Spring-Loaded Sawblades. So we can hit it with that. And then Simulacra as well. Not thinking very hard. They could activate their Soulstone Sanctuary. That's not going to do much for them. Sitting on a bunch of cards. Okay, they decided to attack. Even knowing we have the Sawblades in hand. Board wipe? No. Okay, they're just unwebbing. Naming artifact. Seam Rip to hit one of our tokens. Well, I think we're not really that concerned. Oh man, the 4 synthesizers, I feel sorry for opponent, honestly. You're not beating the 4 synthesizer draw. Unless they have a artifact, mass artifact destruction. Elspeth Stormslayer. And this is where I think Stitcher's Wings is going to win it for us, right? We just need to do 8 in the air. Oh, but we can't attach it. Let's put these on the bottom. See if we can get to a... So bye-bye all your creatures, opponent. Six 11/11s. What are you going to do? What you got, opponent? Enduring Innocence. Okay.
More heroes for the cause.
Draw some cards. Desperately trying to make enough blockers. We'll get to see the Stitcher's Wings. Give one of these fresh guys haste. And that should be the ball game. Oh, opponent. Oh, they had to get lost. Okay. Well, guess what? I still win. You still can't block 6 guys. But GG's. Good game. And we're now in Platinum, where the real competition starts. I didn't look at the stats on untapped.gg, how quickly this deck... Let's see. Average match time is 5.1 minutes, so not the fastest. Not the fastest of the match times. Play tap land. Just hope to get to 4 mana. Point out the gate with a red and white tap land, which you don't see every day. Let's make a creature. This looks like it's kind of a station, because why not? Looks like it's kind of some kind of control deck. Jeskai Control. Most likely. Might be another version of Jeskai Artifacts. Okay, we do hit the 4th land. Unfortunately... not what we need. Have to shock ourselves a bit. And yeah, so you can attack with this creature. Then he can tap himself to grow himself. Probably kind of pointless. Probably should have just spent it on stationing. They're going to Perilous Snare or what? That or the Bay. They take the Bay. That's fine, they're tapped out. Let's do United Battlefront. Man, Drat. We do not hit... So actually, let's take the bricks and the Bay. I wanted to take the camera, but I think we definitely want the potential of oh, they're gonna Battlefront, okay. If they get luckier than we do. Star Cage. It's our clay fire bricks. We've got a 4/4. And now it might just be a matter of who can repurposing bay the best. Aha, 2 Simulacrum Synthesizers, or should we Perilous Snare their Simulacrum Synthesizer? Are we just in a race here? I guess because if they have more Pinnacle Star Cages... yeah, I guess we'll take the Sacred Foundry. Cryogen Relic's not bad to sacrifice. Well, we've got more sack fodder. So I could sack this. I don't think I want to though. I'll just attack. Buff my dudes. Go get a clay fired bricks. Another land drop. Gonna snare my synthesizer. Sawblades. Oh, okay, yeah. The Sawblades, my dude. Bummerino. Luckily, our 5/5s will still trade. I'm gonna no blocks because I think we want this 5/5 to stick around. Another repurposing bay. So, bay. Turn the bay. Fire crystal. Oh no, we need to. That wrong. We needed to have sacrificed the clay fire bricks to go get another Simulacrum Synthesizer. Don't have a ton of experience with this deck, so that will complicate the win rate stats. I feel like let's see what opponents got. They got 5 cards over there. I'm gonna Cryogen Relic. That's a good sign for us. Pinnacle Star Cage, but unfortunately we have the Braided Net. Except we don't have much to sacrifice to. We would needed to draw a 2-drop there. Okay, well. Coming out with Authority of the Consuls, which messes with our Fire Crystal. They've got a Fire Crystal. Should I flip this into a Braided Kipu? Craft only as a sorcery. I should have already. Is there any point in playing this? Gonna hit anything? An artifact. Let's do some pinnacle. And now let's activate the habilidad. And we'll pay 2 life. Let's get back. Which one's going to give us back the most? Get back the... Synthesizer. And I don't mind getting authority to the consoles. Some of you who play Jeskai Artifacts are probably screaming at me here for not closing this out. Okay, they're coming at us with artifacts. No, they're leaving one back. Our Pinnacle will clean that up, so let's Pinnacle first before we play the Authority of the Consuls. Make a big untap construct? No, the Consuls is still there. Just hold off. You can use this to tap down something. Need be. They've got a Braided Net, which they can use to tap down something. They need another blocker. Could have popped that Pinnacle, but because we have authority of the consoles, that's not going to help. I think we've got them. Don't know what their last card is. Sawblades. Gonna deal 5 damage to my 9/9. Sure. Craft it, sure. Got a 5/5. Attack you. Just in case. That didn't really work because they had authority of the consoles. Almost screwed that up. Alright, well, we learned a lot in this game. GG's, opponent. Oh no. Almost forgot how to do this. Okay. How many of you out there were screaming at the screen? Leave a comment. Do I have a meme for that?
Fatality.
Maybe just the confused Travolta. That's probably more where that game went. Playing Jeskai Artifacts with the new hotness. Paranormal. What's it called? Paranormal Recorder. Parker Normal camera recorder. I mean, I can go get this. Should I just mulligan this? We don't even want fire crystal. It's almost like having a mulligan. I think this is a better hand. I mean, double synthesizer. I don't have enough experience with this deck. Maybe we'd rather have one piece of interaction, two synths. Is this another blue-green ramp deck? It looks to be. The Riddler. Hey, the Riddler is a Batman guy. Hey, you gave me a target for the Sawblades, I'll take it. Bolt the bird. And then let's hope the, no. Okay. We'll do Repurposing Bay, since they seem to be representing a counterspell. And if they tap out next turn, look out. No, they did not tap out. Huh. Well, let's do the Battlefront. Force them to counterspell it. Eventually they'll get out of counterspells. There we go. They're tapped out now. Synthesizer is down. Dark Age. Man, neither of these are interesting. Will Perilous Snare resolve, though? Azure Beastbinder. Okay. Dream Dew Enhancer. Okay, you can stop drawing lands now, deck. I don't think I'm that worried about the 1/3. What is this? Turn our guy into a 2/2. Big whoop. Back into green shell. Opponent is just playing all kinds of fun stuff over here. Oh, they can blank the synthesizer, eh? Let's go digging. Braided Net. I'll take it. My synthesizer is a blank. But they're kind of just going to keep attacking, I think. Maybe not. The 4/4. They're trying to decide whether to counter this. I could race. I could tap down the green shell. Simic value pile. Taking their sweet time as they do. Trying to draw cards. Let's just tap down the Beast Binder. One has total card advantage. Huh. Alright, Spectral Restitching is a good card. This is a good combo. Really like this deck. I might have to do a video for this deck. Okay, Cryogen Relic. Do we go for it or do we just ditch it and dig? I think we have to ditch and dig. Not sure what wins us this game. Perilous Snare will be something. No, can't do that. Blink everything again. I doubt they've got more of the Spectral Restitching in hand. Starfield Vocalist. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. Drawing their deck over there. We might already be defeated. Lift Top Lookout. Hilarious deck. Hey, hallelujah. Repurposing Bay. Turn the Sawblades into what? Can't quite win with Stitcher's Wings. Let's just see if we can survive one more turn of opponent being Simic Value Town. Then we can repurpose into a Fire Crystal and win, hopefully. Count their mana. What is that? ZZ. Starfield Vocalist. And a Desist. Well, that's a good game. Our deck cannot beat Desist. I can play one more. No way the video has enough room for this many games. Ooh. One goes first, but we do have turn 1 Authority of the Consuls. Hopefully get into the United Battlefront. Potential chance for revenge here against the... oh, yeah, okay. Not the Simic deck. The Reanimator deck. Play the tap land just to be safe. Next turn, Synthesizer. And that time, I think they hit pay dirt. What is this? Bringer of the Last Gift. We have to cast it? We can't. It's not a Reanimator deck? Not sure what opponent's up to over here. Yeah, we want to draw land, so we hit the Battlefront. And the Battlefront into a snare to deal with whatever they're doing. Awaken the Undead. Oh, they get to blow up our Synthesizer. Boo. We can bring back Awaken the Undead to their hand. I'm not really sure what they're up to. So we can snare the Honored Dead, or we could snare the Belmerk that's gonna happen sooner. We care if they mill. Discard a card, return target creature land from your graveyard to your hand. Unfortunately, that was kind of a dud Battlefront, and Fire Crystal is kind of a dud card in hand. So opponent's getting all the time they need to do whatever it is they're doing. And, okay, we do hit a land drop. Let's pin that down. And they're not even going to flip their next thing. Relic again. Star Cage. Town Greeter. Okay, Cavero the Mind Bitten, that's what they're doing. They're trying to cast that. To get creatures in the graveyard. Fortunately, we have like one creature in our whole deck. They'll be able to bring back everything. Cool. Cool idea. Main Ripper. And we do get a repurposing bay. So do. Let's sack this. We'll go find a synthesizer. They're not going to beat us all in one turn. I guess famous last words. With the authority of the consoles down, right? They got to sacrifice all the other creatures. Back to Tempest card. should have put an Agatha's Soul Cauldron in this deck to fight. If Fire Crystal was still in the deck, maybe we'd have a shot, huh? Gain a ton of life. So thank you for that, opponent. Ah, I see. But then the Vein Ripper is going to drain us. Well, let's see if they did the math. How many cards are there? 19 cards in deck. We're at 33. We need just a regular board wipe to get out of this. This deck doesn't have a lot of ways to let's see. It's Spring-Loaded Sawblades. Or we could Perilous Snare that. I think we need to repurpose into. Yeah, without the Fire Crystal, we could repurpose into the. Time we kill one of their creatures, though. So we could repurpose into the hasty artifact. And then attach it. But that ain't gonna do it. Alright, I'm about ready to conclude that new cards ain't all that in a bag of potato chips. The data says it's good for the current meta, but either I'm not playing it well or unlucky. Bad variance. More 1-drops. Play 2 more Land of War Elves, please. Tifa, okay. This is a match we can win. Tifa. Land drop there. Yeah, I guess we'll take a dodge, yeah. So, they might have protection for Tifa. I don't think they can beat us with Tifa this turn. I'm going to go with the Synthesizer. The chance we'll wish we held up Sawblades. Well, actually, should we do the dodge yet? Because we'll potentially make a bunch of creatures off United Battlefront. chocobo. Okay. Perfect. Easy peasy. Let's see what we hit. Authority of the Consuls, Spring-Loaded Sawblades. Well, we'll definitely do Spring-Loaded Sawblades. Guess we'll do Authority of the Consuls. Thief is gone. Still have 4 cards in hand. We can get down the Phenomena Recorder and get double triggers either of the Perilous Snare or of the Synthesizer. Potentially we want to do the Perilous Snare. Holding full control. Copy the Perilous Snare. Oh, the snakeskin veiled on it. Okay, well. We still cloned it and we made a guy. Got a big dude. So they did have the protection. We read that correctly. Kabuni. Kabuni. Nice, we'll be able to double Sawblade at least. We actually probably have to double Sawblade the Saza's Chocobo. See what we hit. Oh well, United Battlefront. Starcage Snare. I think double Perilous Snare because the Starcage is going to eat our Peter Parker's camera. Let's clone another snare trigger. Eat your whole board, make a bunch of giant creatures. What say you to that, opponent? Well, more Hydra. You can grow it nice and big, but that will not win it. Yeah.
That was remarkable. I'm still just running that sequence through my mind. It happened really quickly. Nothing matches that. I can hardly believe it.
Okay, so how do we do? Well, 5 and 6, 45% win rate. We did not win on the draw at all. Won 71% of the time on the play. So maybe it was just a matter of being on the draw too often, I guess. Just got run over by mono red. Did beat Gruul aggro. Did beat landfall, but Simic decks were a problem. Selesnya deck just got there ahead of us. So very streaky. Win-win, loss-loss-loss, win-win, loss-loss, win. Maybe if I kept playing it, could have gotten a streak of wins and would have seen the deck in action, but otherwise, I don't know. This Stitcher's Wings, I don't know if you'll see any of the games where I was able to fetch it with Repurposing Bay, and it wasn't able to win, but it's kind of nice to have it as a target. So just, you know, sacrifice one of these 2-drops, go get it, pay for 2, pay 2 to equip, and it could be a winner. So I'm thinking that's okay to keep a 1 of. Fire Crystal actually sat in our hand a couple games, so maybe that was just dumb luck because it's just a 1 of, but not too many ways to cast it. Just the starting towns and the Sacred Foundry. You're going to be paying a life no matter what if you have to hard cast it. It's all about getting it from the repurposing bay. Authority of the Consuls is really good. Phenomena Recorder was actually pretty decent. Maybe you just do a 1 of fun of it. If you do want to play it, maybe don't do 2 of them. We never drew 2 of them. Not like it's not. I guess it kind of it's a bit of a does nothing. To put all this new stuff in, I just trimmed 1 Playfire Bricks, 1 Sawblades, 1 Cryogen Relic. I didn't really miss those. And then what else can I talk about? Oh, Physic. Yeah, I don't really like Physic either. There's no actual creature spells in the list normally. So does it make a difference to have Physic as a 3-drop, as something that can just hold down the board if you need to search up a creature? Maybe. Again, like, we didn't change the list that much, right? We just, like, removed a couple things. Well, 1 Braided Net, I guess. So just 4 cards. Maybe 2 Braided Nets. Was it a 4 Braided Net in the original list, maybe? So, yeah, I don't know. I guess the list without the Spider-Man / Omenpaths cards is better, theoretically, if you believe. Oh, and we have Uthros. Never even saw that. If you believe the stats, I guess this is the worst version. But if you're a person who's like, yeah, this is not enough matches to really know how this performed, please go play this version and let us know what your win rate is with it. Obviously, I'm not the most experienced player with this deck. And I do think if you're not in Platinum, if you're below Platinum, you probably will rank up pretty easily with the deck. Well, that's about all I can say. I think I've said probably more than anybody is sticking around to listen to. So thanks to everybody who has subscribed. Let me put up the little subscriber. Thanks to all you who subscribed. And this is Manadad reminding you Magic is a game so fun. Even Dad's going to enjoy it. Adios.